Getting started with passive real estate investing. Ken Van Liew here, author of The Modern Wealth Building Formula, How to Master Real Estate Investing. Thank you so much for all your views. Really excited about giving you value today. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe below. If you haven't checked out Ken Van Liew for some free gifts, go to kenvanliew.com. Take advantage of all this information out there, and let's get started with passive real estate investing today. Have you ever considered active or passive real estate investing? It turns out a number of people have. There was a survey I found, the Gallup survey in 2013. Real estate has been the favorite investment of American investors. 35% of Americans cited real estate as their top investment choice, while only 21% said stocks and mutual funds. That being said, real estate doesn't have to be as hands-on as you think. There are plenty of opportunities to create real estate passive income. What is passive real estate investing? Passive income refers to any income stream that's somewhat automated. You can make money without having to put a significant amount of time. Like investing in the stock market, a passive real estate investment involves putting in money but then largely remaining uninvolved. If the investment does well, you get a return. Active versus passive real estate investing. So ask yourself, active versus passive real estate investing. When you think of real estate investing, you might picture buying and maintaining a rental property for tenants to live in. If you are actively involved in property management and maintenance, it's an active real estate investment. If you simply put money in and have someone else manage the work, it's a passive real estate investment, similar to a real estate syndication. What are the benefits of passive real estate investing? For most people, passive income is the key to growing real wealth. Most of us aren't going to land jobs with multi-million-dollar salaries. In fact, the average millionaire has about 7 streams of income. And since no one can work 7 full-time jobs, they rely instead on passive income. In addition to the obvious benefit of more income, passive real estate investing also allows investors to get involved in real estate. Many people have considered dipping their toes in real estate but don't necessarily have the experience or the time to manage properties themselves. It's a nightmare sometimes, but passive real estate investors, it provides a pathway into a world of real estate without having to dive in head first. So how do you know if passive real estate investing is right for you? Passive real estate investing is just one of the many ways to make extra money. So how do you know if it's the right choice for you? As with any significant financial decision, it's important to weigh the pros and the cons. The first question you are likely to ask yourself about real estate and how it stacks up against other investment in terms of return and what to expect. It may not be apples to apples comparison, but we can try. So if you consider the S&P 500, United States REIT index, it's the stock market index. That tracks publicly traded real estate investment trusts, REITs. That index performs slightly worse than the S&P 500 during the 10-year same period. In the 10-year same period before February 2020, the S&P 500 saw an annual return of 14%. REIT index saw a return of 12.5%. Anyway, that doesn't really make much sense to you, so let me just get back to the facts here. Passive real estate investing. Most people instead choose to purchase individual properties. And there are benefits, but if you're going to go out there and spend all that time, passive real estate investing could be for you. It creates a stream of monthly income that may be more consistent than other investments. And the bottom line is that real estate interests you and you like it. The idea of a monthly stream of income sounds good. You may want to consider it. If you don't care about that, then you may want to look elsewhere. But this is what you want to do to become a passive real estate investor. So how do you get started in being a passive real estate investor? Anytime you want to take advantage of a new investment strategy, there are key questions you need to ask. What is your goal? Do you want to create a monthly income stream? Or are you just looking to put some of your money somewhere to grow it? So you have to look at what's happening. Is this for retirement? How much are you willing to spend? You have to set up a budget for yourself up front so that you don't go overboard. You have to consider the risks with real estate investing and decide how much you can afford to lose. Where else do you want to put your money? Where else could you invest your money? Diversification is key, which you can create in real estate. Do you have money invested elsewhere? How passive do you want to be? Real estate investing falls under a spectrum of very hands-on and hands-off opportunities. And you can land anywhere in between. So you have to ask yourself, if you want this investment to be fully passive, and if you're willing to put in a little work, that's the real question. So how to create real estate passive income? There are two primary ways to make money through real estate investing: direct and indirect. Direct real estate investing involves purchasing your own property to either rent out or flip. When you're going this route, but you want it to remain a passive income stream, you have two options. You can go into business with someone else who will act as the active investor. You can instead purchase a property on your own, but then hire a property manager, a company who will do all the hands-on work. And now indirect real estate investing is a little bit different and is an easier way to get started, but doesn't involve purchasing any property yourself. First, you can choose to invest in REITs or some of the other platforms you've heard me talk about. Think about mutual funds, but real estate assets. You can buy and sell these assets like stock. Another way to indirectly invest in real estate is to become an investor in like a crowdfunding source. These are opportunities if you want total passivity. So look at these if you want to become a passive investor. Are there any risks to passive investing? And you want to make sure that passive real estate investing can be lucrative. But it's also important to know that every type of investing comes with some level of risk. In fact, real estate is often considered one of the more volatile investment classes because of its unique risks. Here are some of the things you want to consider before investing in real estate and passive revenue. The real estate market is unpredictable at times, and you've seen some dramatic changes this past year. There's been other recessions back in 2008. We had one in 2020, and luckily it wasn't a real crisis. So that's what you have to look at. But real estate can be expensive if you invest in individual properties. You also sometimes get stuck footing the bill on your own, and as a result, there could be months where you actually spend more than you make. There's also the cost of the property taxes. So your fate here may be someone else's hands. So when you're passively investing in real estate, you aren't the one in control because you don't have your hands on it. As a result, you rely on someone else to manage that property and keep things running smoothly. And if you end up with a partner or property management company that doesn't do their job well, it could cost you some money. One point I also want to mention is real estate is not as liquid as stocks. It's illiquid. If you face a financial emergency and you need money quickly, it's not your best thing. But real estate doesn't quite work that way. You can't just decide to sell a property and have the money in a few days. Expect your investment to be tied up for a while. The bottom line, real estate can be an exciting investment opportunity, but not for everyone. You have to have some experience. You have to know a little bit about property management. Passive real estate investing is an excellent opportunity for people to get started with real income without doing hands-on work. It comes in many different forms, so I'll leave you with do your research, see if passive investing is good for you. Check out my website, kenvanliew.com. Check out the new Global Real Estate Investment Enterprise, and make sure if you haven't subscribed, subscribe below and make it a great day.